law, Fred, I think Winfred probably has not seen the point that Jared is trying to portray. The freedom fighters of this country did not take one day to fight for democracy of this country. It took us time, Fred. Raila Odinga, the late, he fought for democracy. He suffered in prison for more than 9 years. He could not even bury his own mother, Fred. It took him time to campaign and champion for this constitution that we're enjoying today, 15 years down the line, Fred. It did not take one day, Fred. And the fight that we are talking about, the monster we are talking about, tribalism, we young people are not going to finish it by one day, Fred. It's going to take us time, it's going to take us sweat and blood.
Mm-hmm. Who will lead us in the liberation?
And we are the people.
Yes. And Fred, nobody led us to come out in 2024 when we were fighting for, when we were opposing the constraints finance bill. It is the emotions of people feeling frustrated. And to some extent, I want to agree with also Winfred, because she's saying we have the numbers, and she's forgetting the power of democracy, that we don't have to be led to fight for your own right. You don't have to be led to fight for your own freedom. You don't have to be led, Fred. And you know these laws that we are talking about computer misuse, Fred, it's very unfortunate, because I could hear that when the president was giving this final speech on Sunday, he said that he had received news around 7, 8, but later on at 9 he was signing almost 8 bills. You know, it is very sad, Fred. This is a man who fought for freedom of right of this country, freedom of expression, Fred.
But Nick, these bills are a result of a very long legislative process. Yeah. Why are we criticizing the president who only comes at the tail end?
The question is, what is the hurry to pass those bills?
The president is tied by law to assent to bills in a certain time space.
I agree. He has 14 days. He had 14 days.
Once Parliament...
According to law, he has 14 days to assent those bills. And you know, he himself said, we were going to take 7 days to mourn.
Don't you think that, and I'm not even looking at issues around when he signed or not. Yes. My issue is, do you feel or do you agree that yes, our discussions online need some sense of moderation, and therefore the necessity for some of these laws?
I agree, but not in a malice political way, Fred. We are in a sensitive time of politics of this country, where politics is evolving and trying to slowly pushing the retrogressive politics away from the norm, Fred. There are issues that are very sensitive to just assent a bill, Fred. There are issues that need public participation. Jared needs to give his view. How do you feel about such element? And there are issues where we agree that, okay, these are elements like insults, like bullying, need to go. But there are also laws that are already in place, Fred.
Okay. What do you feel, Brian, about this? Because there's a necessity for the laws. And we're not debating because it's a matter before the courts. The courts have issued a conservatory order on the same. But there definitely must be a way to contain some of the excesses of social media, because social media comes with its own challenges as well. Don't you agree that, yes, there is necessity for such laws, despite the kind of debate we are having on whether or not it was signed the right way?
Computer Misuse and Cybercrime Amendment Bill 2024. It came to place as an amendment, actually, and it was propagated, or it gives a gap whereby the challenges that come with the digital evolving world. And these are challenges that we have seen. Actually, it has becoming at the higher rate whereby we see the kind of a volatile exchange online, the misuse of the social media to promote even terrorism and extremism and other cultism practices, and also leaving other victims offended by character assassination. So these are the kind of things that put necessity to have regulation that will ensure that our digital space is very safe, and it can be used to harness job opportunities, to create employment, and everyone becomes safe. So these are the issues that it informed, the need and for regulation for this country to have. And remember, we must be very clear on that, because some of the issues and the problems that were identified for the past year and this year are the very reason that's why we had that bill tabled in the parliament and the president had to assent. And the bill actually is very clear on the issues that are there. and the solution that is putting on place. So when I see any young person trying and divert and politicize this matter of the bill, I think they're just manufacturing an outrage so that the young people who are easily swayed by that kind of an emotion to get the street to feel or feel their political mileage. So I think it's very important as a young people, because I do believe at this generation, we do have all the necessity of the tools to even break the complexity of that law, the amendment itself, and understand what exactly does it intend to do. Because the purpose of any bill introduced in the House or the floor of the House, we look at the intention. What was the intention? To regulate, to ensure that we protect others, to give even the court the power to delete or to remove or to switch that account that maybe has offended somebody, or maybe it has shared some of the, what we call in journalistic language, that obscenity kind of the vulgar things that are there. So, and also to protect the assets, like cryptocurrency. So these things, and those who hacks other people's accounts, finding themselves that your Facebook has been hacked, you wonder, you had 20,000 followers, you monetize your page, and then these are the kind of the issues that inform for this necessity. And that's why the president seek it very clearly that whatever the reason, I know that moment Raila passed, but that's not the enough reasons, because we work on logic, and the country of Kenya, it is a work in progress.
Yes, and just for the sake of those viewing us, we've since moved on from the issue of Governor Kahiga, and the conversation now is about the Cyber Crimes Act, which is now into law, and the amendments that has generated a lot of heat. But yes, the two conversations are connected in a way. Do you agree that there is a necessity to ensure that the level of conversations, the kind of conversations we have and interactions online are tempered probably by legislation?
First of all, I want to say that this bill is not 100% bad. Maybe we will just need to amend a few sections of it in Parliament so that it can fit everyone accordingly.